So this is part 2. I failed to explain what happened when my German Shepherd Shiloh, the puppy we had, when I lost control of her leash and she zoomed like a jackrabbit, like I mentioned earlier. Well, let me tell you what happened. Listen, she went all around the neighborhood, okay? She ran and ran and ran. We called her and called her. That girl refused to listen, okay? And then every time I would get like so many feet, like 4 or 5 feet, and I'm thinking, okay, if I can just get 4 or 5 feet, I could snatch that, leash. What? Girl would go, and she was gone again. I'm telling you. And so here I am. I don't run like that, okay? And then my husband with his bad knees, and he's like, catch her. So he's on one end of the neighborhood on this side here, and I'm on the other side here, and we're trying to, and I'm running, excuse me, and I'm running down. If you see how this is and how it dips, and trying not to break my ankle in the process, okay? And I was running, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And Shiloh, stop, Shiloh. She'd look at you, and she thought it was a game. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, we went into the other side of the neighborhood, and then there were, it was a family out there with kids, and I'm like, I don't know what this dog is capable of, because we just got her, So I got really scared and nervous. I'm like, oh, I hope she doesn't bite anybody, I mean, she seemed like she was always a sweet dog, but oh my God. So I was like, please, I'm sorry. And I'm like, and I'm chasing after, and they're like, it's okay. And I was like, oh my gosh. And she was running through the neighborhood, back behind the yards, and I'm trying not to break my, twist my ankle chasing her. I'm like, oh my goodness. And my husband's on the other side, and we're trying to, tag team and come from one end and on the other. And then what? Talk about a workout and a scared stuff. I don't know what you want to call it. Okay, we were scared out of our way. At least I was. We were both afraid that she was going to bite somebody, and then we'd be liable and then lose her for real, altogether. So I came close to my house, and I ran in real quick at the door and called out for my girls, like, help, and because I know, hey, they're younger, they can run, okay? They've ran with her, they run up and down this area with her and everything. So I was like, so they finally came down. How about by the time I got back to here, my daughter was out there within a few, 2 garage doors down. She caught Shiloh, just like that. She came out. Shiloh decided she was ready to come home. Listen, that was just too much, okay? That was just too much for us. I thought either she was going to be a goner out the gate, or she was, just bite somebody. The fear was real, okay? It was a scary moment. And I just never had, Anyway, that's another reason why we also had to, give her back. But and you'll learn as I go on that a lot of times my memory, I can't remember everything I want to say. So maybe in another video I'll be like, oh, by the way, and that's one of those times right now, by the way, when I was talking about the dash hounds, I was talking about the miniature dash hounds. Anyway, I don't know why I felt that necessary to bring that up, but I did. Anyway, it makes me feel better that I actually was able to complete my thoughts, if that makes any sense. Anyway, you guys have a great day, and sorry for the continuous background, but I gotta do what I gotta do on a day that my brain is saying, okay, you can do this. So that's why you're gonna see me in the same spot. Once I get there, that's just what I'm gonna have to do. Trying to keep myself from getting real nervous and sounding stupid, which a lot of times, I feel like I do sound stupid, but I'm gonna try and do this anyway.